Hey everyone, Pat Mitchell here, and in this free video lesson from TrickTrades, I'm going to show you how to take full advantage of market affecting news. So let's get into it. Okay guys, I just want to do a quick video lesson here on what happened today with the US-Iran deal. Now, for those of you that trade penny stocks, it'll still affect you. Okay, so still keep watching. Before I get into that, I do want to show you guys something. Okay, please go to soundcloud.com/TrickTrades. It'll be in the description box below. I really want you guys to check out the TrickTrades podcast. It's not, I promise you, it's not about self-promotion. It's not about promoting TrickTrades. We're going to have some real badass guests come on. I've got a co-host. It's really good. It's full of nice little nuggets of information. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything, obviously, to listen. And I really think you guys are going to get something out of it. So make sure to check the description box below for the link. I really want you guys to have a listen. I'm really proud of it. I'm really excited to do it. We're going to be doing it every week. We're going to record it Monday and then release it Tuesday. So you guys are really going to love it. Please have a listen. I know you'll really like it. Go check it out and make sure to give it a like and a share. Spread the word. Thank you. Okay, guys, so we'll get into the lesson here. So the SPY today, we'll go to the intraday. So today was a really wet and wild day, and I want to point out the level of manipulation that goes on in the stock market, and it's actually astounding. It's crazy that CNBC gets away with what they get away with. They release misleading and just flat out wrong information to their benefit. Okay, so the announcement was supposed to come at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which it did. But before that, CNBC leaked that Trump was going to basically keep the deal going with Iran. It's a nuclear deal. And they said that Trump was going to keep it going. That's why the market spiked like this, okay? It's total bullshit. It didn't. The information was wrong. It's just a flat-out lie. Right, so we were in some trades, and we ended up. I did warn all of the TrickTrades members, just be careful today. It's going to be a really crazy day. It's going to be a volatile day because of this information, and I hope most of you protected yourself. And if you're not aware of information like that, you really need to start looking at the event calendars and economic news. Now you can find that at the Tradexchange. I'm going to pause it and I'll be right. Okay, so Tradexchange.com, and I'm going to leave this link as well to the calendar. You really need to start looking at economic news and economic calendars. This will let you know when stuff like this is happening, especially Fed speaks and all of that, earnings reports, biotech information when the biotechs are releasing data, which will give you an edge. It'll let you know what's coming up. So, you know, just definitely take a look at stuff like that, please, guys. I really want you to become really educated traders. So, I mean, that's my mission, right? So that's why I do all these free video lessons. So back to this. So CNBC released a completely bogus story. Obviously, they were long. They wanted to drive the stock up, probably take advantage. Some producer, some executive, total bullshit. That really pissed me off because I think it's so wrong. And yeah, it happens all the time, but it's wrong, right? So 2 p.m. hits, Trump gets on to do his press conference, and again, CNBC most likely, now I haven't checked into this, but I'm guessing because of this information, people got long thinking that it was going to run once he announced. And usually the first reaction is the wrong reaction. And I've said that 100 times, and I'll say it 100 more times. The first reaction on these events is generally wrong. Same with earnings plays and all that. Like, a lot of it is wrong because there's a lot of misinformation out there and the sheep follow it. And that's what happens. So with this here, I was out of all of my positions, and I was trading Apple. So I was watching this. It ripped up, and then it pulled back. And I took Apple for a quick 60-cent scalp. That's all it was. So it started getting really wicky in here. Okay, you can see these wicks, and I was watching some other market-leading stocks that I had up on other charts, and I decided to take a short based on what I was seeing over the general market sentiment, and stocks were dropping, and risked off of this level. So I was risking about 20 cents to make, and I ended up making 60 cents. So it's a 3-to-1. So I'm pretty happy with that. It was just a little scalp. We traded a bunch of stocks today, and it was ended up being a really, really, really good day. Really happy with the day. Nailed OLED and caught that literally all the way up, folks, on OLED. So really happy with that. Some members caught that. But I just want to show that if you are patient, you can really catch these trades. Now, I'm not a big fan of scalping. Scalping can get you into some really big trouble because you can't really manage and mitigate your risk. You can't manage your risk. And as we've seen a certain fella take a $100,000 loss in 2 days, and they'll probably fight it again tomorrow, and BLNK is going to rip again. It's part of that my IPO strategy, and that's a super predictable play, by the way, on BLNK. I mean, this has long written all over it. This is part of my IPO strategy, and saw this coming a mile away. So that's really not what this video lesson's about. It drives me nuts that, you know, these people out there on Twitter land and everything, they get these young traders to look up to them, and it's just such bad information, and it's just going to get people blowing up, and it just doesn't need to happen anymore, guys. I mean, come to a place that actually gives a shit if you blow up or not, and teaches you how to play proper stocks. I mean, you could have caught moves that were, I caught 5 points on OLED on the way up, caught 60 cents on Apple, caught a 1.5 or 2 points on Facebook. I mean, it was a great day, guys, and don't be afraid of higher price stocks. They're a lot easier to trade. They're very predictable. But anyways, guys, that's what I wanted to show to you, and just, you know, just really be careful with these news events. When you know that there's big news events coming out in the day, just stay away. Stay away. Make sure you're flat on positions, especially swings. Like swing trades, you're most likely just gonna want to get flat on them. Even though nothing really happened, the news event was pretty weak. It could have been, it could have got really wet and wild, especially because of the state of the market right now. If you take a look here, you know, the market's starting to reject the 50 SMA again on the daily. It's still trending down. You can see this pretty sharp downtrend, and it's getting close to the 200 SMA. It's starting to get squeezed in between the 200 and the 50, and it's going to have to pick a direction. As it stands right now, at this moment, the market's starting to roll over and reject here. So through technical analysis, that's showing us that now, unless there's going to be a big event that happens to drive the stock up, this is looking very bearish, and it's most likely going to come down. We are going to enter a bear market. Now, traditionally, bear markets, they'll chop around for quite a while, and if you take a look through technical analysis, end of August, it will have to pick a direction. By that point, either up or down, and that'll drive us into either another bull or a bear market. And usually in October is when bear markets usually hit, and I think this is going to chop around all summer, and then come the fall, we're going to enter a really big dirty bear market and a nice big correction. So we'll see what happens, guys. It's going to be choppy until then. I think this summer we've got spoiled. The past few summers, they've been really easy traders, and, you know, lots of volume. And people, a lot of new traders I've seen the past few years, they've been saying, oh, this is so slow in the summer. No. The past couple years for summertime trading have been really good. That's not slow, guys. That's not slow, and I think it's going to be really slow this summer. I think there's going to be a lot of traders taking the summer off this summer, and I'm not talking about retail traders. I'm talking about all the big money taking time off. So I think it's going to be an incredibly slow summer. But when you play market leading stocks and liquid stocks like we do at TrickTrades, you have no fear of that because there's going to be plenty of plays to grab. So that's it, folks. That's all I wanted to say. So please make sure to come check out Fallout Shelter. I really am proud of this project. You're going to like it. Make sure to check out the newest episode, episode 2, me, Trick, and Tino. You guys are going to love it. I'm really proud of it. And also to check out the Tradexchange for the economic calendar. It's some of the best economic news out there. You guys will really like that. So adios, folks. Have a good one. Make sure to check out TrickTrades.com. Later.